Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
In the last 4 years, you've seen the true colors of everybody that didn't like us. So I'm not gonna say names right now, but only thing I'm gonna say is you better hope your ass don't get in trouble, and you need Murphy to get you out of it.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show. When you got to tune in, want the real in your host. What's going on, man? She knows the most. Memphis and Mid-South, tune in, cause the diva is on.
And good evening. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17 and Comcast 31. You can also watch the Towanna Murphy Show live on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, On Demand, YouTube, and Facebook Live. You can also watch this show on all of your digital outlets, including, I think, Google Play too, but it's on all of the major outlets. You can watch the Towanna Murphy Show. In fact, you can go back and rewatch the show if you would like to on Roku. If you have a smart TV, you can download SVP TV app to your smartphone, your tablets, or your smart TV. And you can watch the Towanna Murphy Show live on any of your digital outlets. You can watch the Towanna Murphy Show. This show is a global show. It is a national show, and it's also a local show, which means 500,000 people watch this show on channel 17 and channel 31 Comcast live every Monday and Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly on my business line, which is 901-437-2717. That is 901-437-2717 if you would like to advertise or sponsor on the Towanna Murphy Show. Now, this show is for everybody, so I will talk about different topics, or if you have topics that you want me to discuss. If you have topics that you want me to discuss, then you can call me or email me or send me a text message, shoot me something on Facebook, and I will look at it. And if it's something that we want to do, we will do it. So that's another thing that you can do if you have a topic that I could talk about. Now, of course, the whole topic for the last 2 days is the Oscars. We've all been watching the Oscar awards. And the highlight of the night, and guess what? This shouldn't be the highlight of the night, but however, it is the highlight of the night. And the highlight of the night is when Will Smith walked up there and smacked Chris Rock. And when I tell you he smacked him, he smacked 5 from him. Now, some people say Chris Rock handled that thing very professional. Other people say, if I was Chris Rock, I would have smacked the hell out of Will Smith. Now, if you go back and you review the video when Chris Rock called Jada Pinkett G.I. Jane 2, or he's ready for the sequel of G.I. Jane 2, Will was kind of laughing. Was it a laugh, or was it, okay, I've had enough of this ninja right here. I've had enough. Let me just, do some stuff now and got sick of him. Or did Will stop laughing because he seen Jada's face? And because Jada was diagnosed with alopecia. And I don't think that Chris Rock knew that she was diagnosed with alopecia. However, Will Smith didn't take that lightly. He didn't take it lightly, and he took up for his woman. If you ask me, some men would say yes. He handled his business. He handled it right. He took up for his wife. Most people would say that. A lot of people would say he took up for his wife. That was the manly thing to do. However, we have some men that say, no, he was wrong for that. That was classless. Another black man hitting another black man on a national white award show was out of line. It was disrespectful. He shouldn't have done that. But the question is, what would you do if you were in that predicament? What would you do if you were in that situation? If Chris Rock was to disrespect your wife, what would you do? Now, somebody flipped the script on me last night and they said, well, Towanna, why didn't Will Smith do that when Jada got caught up with old dude? I forgot his name. Shoot, what is that man's name? I forgot. But when she got caught up with old dude, why he run up on old dude? Many people say he should have run up on old dude, but he didn't. He just so happened to run up on Chris Rock. Now, from my understanding, that Chris have always made jokes about Jada. That's neither here nor there. Some people say, well, he's a comedian. He's a comedian. And so if you're being a comedian and he made jokes, we expect that when you go to award shows, they make jokes about everybody out there, not just one person. They make jokes about everybody that's out there when you are on an award show. We've all seen it. We've all watched it. We've all laughed. However, Will Smith didn't take that. He took that personal. He took that personal. And somebody said that Chris Rock knew that Jada had this disease. I don't know if it's a disease, alopecia, that she had this. He said he knew, and so he made fun of it. He made fun of it. And so I think that Will was laughing at first. This is my take on it, what I seen. I think that Will was laughing at first, and then when he looked at Jada and seen that Jada was hurt by it, that's when he snapped off. Because one thing about a real man don't want to see his woman hurt. Whether it's the woman, whether it's the wife, or the fiance. There's three things: a woman, fiance, and a wife. I put all three of them. There it is: woman, fiance, wife. They don't want to see no man disrespect, the person that they love, the person that they care for. So of course, the natural instinct of a man is, oh hell no, hell no. He disrespected my wife, or he disrespected my woman. Hell no, I ain't taking that. No sir. Oh, he gonna have to be dealt with. But me looking at it on a whole different spectrum, and it's like, I'd have waited till he got backstage. Well, I don't know, because it's a spare the moment thing, because I think that it could be you know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm gonna take what I was just finna say back. I'm gonna take it back, because some people said he should have waited till he got backstage, but in the moment, in the heat of things, he snapped. That was one of them snapping moments. He wasn't thinking. He just walked up there and slapped him. And some people say he would have done even better with saying, man, like he did after he smacked the hell out of Chris Rock. He would have did better if he would have said, man, just leave my wife the F alone. Leave my wife the F alone. Don't say nothing else about my wife, instead of slapping him. But sometimes there's this mindset. Let me bring y'all back to the mindset. Now, if something would have not happened to me a few days ago, then I probably would have said, no, I'd have waited till he got backstage and I'd have dealt with him. But in that setting, in the mindset, you don't know what you will do if you were caught in that moment. So I had to take back what I was just finna say, because I was just finna say, I'm telling you, I was just finna say, I'd have waited till I got backstage and I'd have dealt with Chris Rock. I'd have pulled him to the side and said, listen here, man, and I'd have put them hands on him. That's what I was finna say. But then I thought about something that happened a few days ago, and y'all all seen it. That happened a few days ago. I wasn't in my right mind. I was in a Will moment. So I just swung. But that's where some people would say he should have waited, but you don't know what the mind frame is at that time. So if you don't know what the mindset is at that time, that things are happening, people react in that moment. So I can't say go and deal with him after or behind stage. I can't say that, because I didn't deal with it the correct way. So, so I can't just throw that off on Will to say, hey, Will, you could have waited to get backstage and said, listen, don't say, salmonella boo-boo about my wife. Don't say, bag the truck up off of her. Bag the truck up off my wife. I couldn't have said I would go backstage and deal with Chris Rock, because I've been in a situation where I've clicked on the spur of the moment and I start swinging. So I have to try to be in, because right now me and Will in the same boat right now. Spur of the moment, you got angry, bam. That was it. It was a fight. So I can't say that. I cannot say that, because it was a brawl in spirit. Bring it. And so he just wasn't thinking. He wasn't thinking, and it happens. It happens to the best of us. A lot of us do not think in the spirit of the moment. It just happens. So we can't just trip like that and get mad at him. But of course we have some people that say, hey, he was wrong, dead wrong. Some men say he was right, because I took up for my wife too. So who's wrong or right? Chris Rock handled it. Was like, hey, this is gonna be the highlight of the Oscars, because it was. It definitely was the highlight of the Oscars, because that's all you read on there was Chris Rock and Will Smith. Chris Rock, Will Smith. That's all you see is the memes. You see the memes. You see the people talking about it. Everybody, you got good. I got some bad stuff from him. I got some good stuff from him. I got some people that said he was wrong. I lost respect for Will. Then I got some stuff that I seen that said, hey, I respect Will for what he did. So either way it goes, you're going to have some positives and some negatives that come out of this situation, because they are public figures. They are out there. That's with anybody. You're going to have the positive and the negative, so you got to roll with it. But Will did issue an apology. He apologized to Chris Rock for what he had done. Did he have to? No, if he didn't want to, he didn't have to. But he felt that it was man enough for him to go and issue an apology. And it was a truthful, heartfelt apology that he issued to Chris Rock. Now, will Chris Rock still sue him? Probably. He may press charges. Probably. But sometimes you have to be aware of your actions too. And that's where we fall short at, because some people don't realize that it's all according to your actions too. You know, when you have an action, there's always a reaction to an action. And so, oh, he acted wrong, but he reacted to something that he said. There's always an action to a reaction. No matter how you see it, there's always an action to a reaction. People just don't go punching folk for no reason. If y'all understand where I'm coming from. People just don't punch folk for no reason. Sometimes people got a reason to punch folk. To punch them. I'm just saying. Because people will push your buttons. Both of them. And I think that Chris Rock had apologized to Will as well. And Will apologized back to Chris Rock. So they handled that. You know, that's how men handle stuff. Real men handle situations like that. They handled it like they did. Both of them apologized, because he apologized for disrespecting Jada, and Will apologized for smacking Chris Rock. But trust me, we ain't gonna live this down. Y'all know that, because it's still gonna be on social media for a whole nother 2 weeks. Because y'all know when stuff go viral, it's viral for about 2 weeks, and then it dies off, and then we'll never hear nothing about it again until later on down the line. Then we'll hear something about it again. And then it'll come back up. And they'll say, oh, there we go. Remember this time that happened that Will Smith smacked the hell out of Chris Rock? And everybody's like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. And it's like, oh, here we go. Y'all, here we go. How many of you, and I'm gonna open my lines, if y'all want to call, that's fine, because y'all know I can talk. But how many of you have been in situations where you have reacted the wrong way? I know, I was in a situation a few days ago where I reacted the wrong way because it was a spur of the moment thing. I wasn't thinking, I started swinging. It was a spur of the moment. I wasn't thinking. And I let them take me off my game. So I have to admit that. I let them take me off my game. I wasn't thinking. And I reacted. And when I reacted, I started swinging. And everybody that know me know from the hood, I'm quick with these hands, boo. I'm quick with them. Y'all know that. Some of y'all know me from a long time ago. Y'all know I will take my hair off and it will be a ball. Baby, it's on and cracking. I take my hair off, that's a double ass whooping. If my hair come off, that's a double ass whooping for you. If I gotta take my hair off because I pay too much for my hair. Pay too much for my hair. So if I gotta take my hair off, that's a double ass whooping for you. It is what it is. I always tell people all the time, don't let this pretty face fool you. Because I'm quick. I'm quick with these hands. Quick with them. Don't let it fool you at no given time. Because I'm quick with them. But there's still consequences for your actions. There's consequences for my actions. But I apologize. Like I told y'all, there's always a action to a reaction. If you react to something somebody has said, I reacted. And I shouldn't have reacted, but I did. And I was and so 3 days later, Will Smith is in a predicament that I was in because he reacted. We're human. We make mistakes. Will made a mistake. Will is out there. He made a mistake. I made a mistake. We made a mistake. I am woman enough to say, I made a mistake. I jumped out of my character when I shouldn't have. But I clicked at the spur of the moment. Just like Will did last night. He clicked at the spur of the moment. So when he clicked, bam, it's on now. I'm just saying. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So when people just get up here and say, oh man, Towanna snap it, Towanna fight. I've been fighting all my life. All my life, I had to fight. Ain't that what Sophia say? All my life, I had to fight. Fight. All my life, I had to fight. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. The baby of 7, 4 brothers, 2 sisters. We all hood. Don't get it twisted. My whole family is hood. So all I know is he. All I know is to come on with it. Because that's the lifestyle I was brought up in. I was brought up in the hood. I was brought up that way, so I got brothers that always fought. I fought with men out there with my brothers. Busted nose, swollen eyes, don't matter. I came up in that lifestyle. But I took myself out of the lifestyle too. But every now and then, you gonna reach back and grab that lifestyle. Every now and then you're gonna reach back and you're gonna grab that lifestyle because somebody gonna bring it out of you. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Will Smith was in that life before he got famous. And it just so happened to come on up out of him. So Will Smith now, he showed his hood side. It happens. You can't get angry. So we have people that do that sometimes. You got to be the bigger person here. Will was the bigger person. Chris Rock was the bigger person. I was the bigger person. So how many of you have been in situations where you have forgot that you was a professional and came from that professional status to that hood status like, oh, hell no, not today. Nope, not today. How many of y'all have done that? How many of y'all? I've done it recently, so I'm just sharing with you my experience. I've done it recently. I've done it three days ago. I was so professional, and that professional went from professional to oh hell no, professional hell no. Oh, I know it happens. It happens. But being the bigger person and say I'm sorry. I apologize. We'll apologize. We all apologize. We apologize. So if you have never experienced that, then you will live a little while longer. Live a little while longer. You will experience it. If nobody has never pushed your buttons and you ain't never got steaming hot, live a little while longer. And somebody's gonna push those buttons. Give it a moment. Give and take. Give it a moment. Because it's going to happen. It's gonna happen. No matter what you do or say, in lifetime, somebody is going to push your buttons. And when they push those buttons, when they push them, it's up to you how you gonna react. Depends on what the situation is. Depends on what the setting is. Depends on who the person is. Depends on who it is. You will react some kind of way. Sometimes it's best a lot of times to take the high road. I've taken the high road a whole lot of times. I've taken the high road a whole lot of times. But sometimes you get caught in that moment. And I did it, and that's why, I mean, it was just one of those things. I'm sorry, you can call in 901-244-6874. Caller, you on the air. Caller, you on the air. Caller, you on the air. I can hear you. You on the air, caller? I guess he got scared. Well, you can call back 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874. He'll call right back. But you can call in if you want, and just let me know, have you ever been in that position? Have you ever been in a position where you have to defend yourself? Or defend the woman that you love? Because a real man that loves his wife or his woman, oh, he gonna take up for her. He'll deal with the consequences later, but he gonna take up for his wife or his woman. He gonna make sure that, oh, this ain't happening to me. Oh, hell no. A real man gonna do it, regardless to how you say it, or regardless to how you see it. Regardless to that, you are going to take up for your wife or your woman. You will not let no man disrespect your woman or wife in your face. Because if you do, then you're a punk. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it how I see it. You sit there letting another man disrespect your woman or your wife in your face, you a punk. I ain't doing it. Well, I ain't a man, but that ain't the point. That ain't the point. Even with a woman. Even with a woman ain't gonna let another woman come in her husband's face and disrespect her man or her husband. A real woman ain't gonna do it. A real woman ain't gonna do it. She refused to let another female walk up in her man's face and disrespect her man. She'll deal with the consequences later. I know I will. I know that's how I am. I will deal with the consequences later. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm finna whoop your ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hood. Give it to me. Take it the way you want to take it. Because in the meantime, I'm gonna whoop you ain't finna disrespect mine in front of me. I'll be damned if I let another female walk up to my man or my husband and disrespect him in my face. Oh hell no. That's a whoop ass moment. Because she might as well give her soul to God, because her ass is mine. All the way mine. Try Jesus. Please don't try me, because I throw hands. Try Jesus. Don't try me, because I fight. I ain't got no problem throwing these hands. If you run up on me, you gonna understand. Try Jesus. Don't try me, because I fight. Because I fight. I'm just saying. Come on. Any real woman, your husband right there, female walk up, she disrespects your husband or your man. Are you gonna let that happen? Or are you gonna take the high road and walk away and be like, come on, baby, let's just go back. Come on. Come on, let her be over there by herself. And she disrespecting you in your face, disrespecting your man, disrespecting you. Because when she disrespected your man, she disrespected you. Sorry. She disrespected you. If she disrespected your man, she disrespected you. And you ain't finna disrespect what's mine. I'm sorry. Not up in my face. Now, if I ain't around, then that's a different story. If I ain't around, that's a whole totally different story. But if I'm right there and you're in my face, you are not gonna disrespect what's mine. I'm sorry. I ain't going. Y'all just gonna call the po-pos and somebody get my bail, because it's assault number 2. Because it's going down. It's going down. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens. I'm not going to take no disrespect of what's mine, Ebony, y'all, Alan, Angela. I ain't going to take no Miss Hill. I ain't going to take no disrespect of what's mine. I'm sorry. And he ain't going to take no disrespect of what's his. Andre, I seen you. He ain't gonna take no disrespect of what's his. Ellen, who's an Ellen, they ain't gonna disrespect. They ain't nobody gonna take no disrespect. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do it. So am I mad at Will for what he did? No. I'm not mad at Will Smith for what he did. I am not angry at him. I'm not angry. No, why I'm not angry? Because he handled his business as a man. Chris Rock disrespected his wife. His wife felt some type of way. He handled his business as a man. He manned up. He manned up. I don't care what you say. He manned up. Spare the moment, man up. Man, my wife hurt. Oh, hell no. No, that ain't what we doing. No, I'm gonna take a commercial break in 2 minutes, because we gotta make sure when we go back and re-edit it that she has space to add them in. But that's what I'm saying. That disrespect, nope. Nope, no disrespect. I ain't taking no disrespect from nobody. I'm sorry. I ain't going. So I am in agreement with Will Smith and how he handled that situation. I agree with how he handled it. He took up for his wife. And Chris Rock knew he was wrong. Because like somebody said, he was aware of Jada's condition. He was aware of that. He knew that that's how she was. He knew that. He knew that. And he wanted the joke to sound good, so he ran with it. One joke sound good. Joke sound good, but you got your ass whooped in the process of that joke. Will wasn't going. Will wasn't going. Simple as that. I got about 1 minute. I'm going to a quick commercial break because make sure when we re-edit the show, we got to make sure I added my commercials in. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's just one of them things that you have to do. And Will did that. I just think that he did. He did. Listen, I got to take a quick commercial break. And after my commercial break, we can open the lines if you want to call in. The lines is 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874. Remember, news is news. Facts is facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues, and Towanna gonna bring you the news. I'll be right back right after this.
Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up.
Whether it's here in Memphis or in Nashville, Erica is willing to go the distance in order to get the job done.
An advocate for teachers and for her students. So I live in her district, I'm going to be voting for her.
And we're back. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17 and 31. You can also watch this show on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, On Demand, YouTube, Facebook, and more. Also, if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly on my business line, which is 901-437-2717. That is 901-437-2717. I do answer my phone. But if you call me with that foolish stuff, I'm gonna hang up on you so quick and I'm gonna block your number. Because you know the phones do have block where I can block you when you act crazy on the phone. But if you call the phone, I will answer the phone. Remember, elections is coming up. Before I go back into the story, elections are coming up. Call and stay on hold for 1 second. 1 second. Give me 1 second before I let you talk. Elections are coming up. Erica Sugarman is running for County Commissioner, District 12. So keep that in mind. She's running for County Commissioner, District 12, Erica Sugarman. So remember to vote for her. Also for State Representative, District 86 is Will Richardson. He is running for District 86, Will Richardson. I also have George Dempster, who is running for County Clerk office or Deeds. He's running for Deeds. So his commercial will be running sometime next week. They slow with their commercials though, but except Erica, I got hers. And let me see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Oh, well, I'll talk about that later. So let's jump back into this show because I have callers on the line. Caller, you on the air? Go ahead.
Hey, Miss Towanna, this is Lee Kim's wife. How you been?
Hey, how are you?
Good. I just was on Facebook and I seen it, so I seen you were live, and I really had to chime in. As women, our glory is when we get dressed, we look good. We do our hair, we do our nails, we do our makeup, and I know if I cut my hair by choice, that's by choice. That's something that I can deal with. Mm-hmm. But when you're talking about alopecia, like I am a former beautician, and I've dealt with women with alopecia and different hair loss issues, and that is very heartening for a lot of women. And I couldn't imagine having to cut my hair because it's not growing, because the spots. So, and I seen her video when she was talking about her struggles with her hair, and you know, and this is one thing too that really pisses me off is like a lot of these comedians, they get on stage and they say things, and some things are a little bit too far. Yes, I think Chris Rock went a little bit too far. You got to understand she's dealing with a disease. And for Will Smith's defense, he was sitting up there and he laughed as a man, as a joke, but when he looked back and he seen his wife was hurt, you don't know what she dealt with going to the Oscars or going every day dealing with that. And for him to say something, he had to defend his wife.
Yeah, he had to, because that's the same thing I said. I said he had, because at first he was laughing, and then when he looked at her and seen that her eyes had wept up with tears, because she was about to cry, and she wept up, and then he was like, oh, hell no, she finna cry. So then
Exactly.
he had to do something, so he had to defend her.
And then everybody's forgetting, this is not the first time. Remember in 2016, Chris Rock was at the Oscars and made the comment about when Jada was talking about boycotting the Oscars because of the black stars are not being recognized. And Chris Rock said on it, oh yeah, Jada is boycotting the Oscars. Okay, that's just like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
Right.
This wasn't the only incident.
Right. He's done it several times.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no. So, no, he shouldn't have his Oscar taken. And then a lot of times, and another thing that people are not understanding is, in his book, I read some of his book. I hadn't finished reading it, but he had a part in there where he was talking about as a child, and his mom was getting abused, and he felt bad, and he felt helpless because he couldn't do nothing to defend his mom. So you looking at a child that at a certain age he couldn't defend the woman that he loved. Okay, now he's a man. So these stars, athletes, pastors, all of these people, they are human too. They're not above wrong.
Right.
They are human. They're going to make mistakes and they're going to blow up. So you're looking at this man-child that wasn't able to defend his mom, but now he's able to defend his wife.
Right. Exactly. So it kind of flipped back on him, like, no, I can defend my wife now. No, I couldn't defend my mom, but now I can defend my wife.
Right.
So I ain't gonna let this roll this time, because I can do something about it. I'm not helpless.
Right, and then, a lot of people too forget, so you think about it. You, me, if we have issues, fights, arguments, whatever the case may be in our life, we can sit back in our home and deal with them on a personal level. When you start talking about these stars, they're always on the screen. They can't go to a restaurant or they can't go anywhere and have their moment by themselves without everything being on screen and everything. So you got to look at, too, all the stuff that they have been going through in the last few years of being joked at and talked about and scrutinized and criticized on screen.
Right.
I think that has a lot to do with it too. I couldn't imagine my whole life being on screen. Like me and my husband, him and I, we can't go out to eat without somebody filming us. Or if we at the restaurant and we arguing and somebody filming it, now it's all over the internet what's going on.
Right.
Like they need that private moment.
Right, and it's like they can't go out and just do normal stuff like normal people, go roller skating or just to a movie with regular people. They can't do that.
Yeah. It's crazy. So yeah, I applaud Will Smith. Yeah, he should have slapped him.
I agree.
I agree. Think he was wrong. And to me, Chris Rock still owes Jada an apology.
Yeah. Somebody said he did apologize, but I haven't seen it. But somebody said he did apologize, but I didn't see it. They said Chris did apologize. They said they both apologized. But I haven't seen Chris, but I did see Will's, but I haven't seen Chris.
Yeah. So, I don't know, everybody's saying, well, he should have did this, he shouldn't. We don't know. We're not in their situation. But I would have definitely, if that was my husband and it was the same thing, I would have did it.
I would have did it too. And that's what I was saying with the reversal. As a woman, as women, we're not going to let no another woman come and disrespect our man in my face. You ain't finna disrespect my man or my boyfriend or my husband, whatever it is, in my face. You're not going to do it. I'm not going to let you.
Exactly. I don't care. Anybody I love. My children and my husband. No.
You ain't going to do it.
If you make them feel some kind of way, yes, I'm going to come to their defense. I'm going to protect them.
Right, not in my face, you ain't gonna do it. Not in my face.
No.
Not in my face. If you come for my babies and my family, my man and my family in my face, oh, it's gonna be a problem because my family come first. My family come first, so if you gonna come for my family, oh Lord. But see, especially if you're right there in my face, it's different when you're on a social media platform or something like that. But if you in my face and you talk about my man and my family, all hell finna break loose.
I'm not gonna sit there and laugh and it's okay, and my child and my husband sitting there with this sad face on, and I'm looking at them. I can't, as a woman, I can't do that.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't do that. You just can't do it. You just can't do it at all. Can't do it. And that's what people, kind of fell short at. They just fell short there. And I just can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Any real person not gonna do it. Any real person.
Yeah.
They just not gonna. They not gonna allow it. They ain't gonna stand for it. That's it. That's it. That's all. They're just not gonna allow it. But thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
You too. The lines are still open, 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874. Somebody just said they agree with the caller. I agree with her too. I agree with her too, because at some point, enough is enough. Let me just put it that way. Enough is enough. And I see a whole lot of people, how I want to say, you know what? I'm not going to even go that route. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to use that for another show. In fact, I may use it for Wednesday's show. I'm just going to wait and leave that right there because I was going to say something. But I need to stay on topic. But I was going to say something. So I'm just going to leave it right where it is. But those are the things that we deal with when it comes to relationships, or when we comes to disrespecting the person that we love. And like I said, real people not going to do it. A real woman is not going to let another woman disrespect her man. And a real man is not going to let another man disrespect his woman. He'll deal with the consequences later, after it's done. But in that moment, he ain't going. In that moment, he is not going. Period. He ain't doing it. A real man ain't going to do it. No matter how classy you may be, no matter how high your standards are, or no matter how big you may be in the community or in the world, don't matter. He not gonna go for that. He not gonna do it. I'm sorry, because he gonna lay his religion down. He gonna be like, you ever disrespect my wife, my family, not in my face. Now on social media, fine, do whatever you want, long as I don't see you. Long as I don't see you face to face. You ain't in my face disrespecting my family? Then okay. I'll let it roll. Have that. But don't do it in my face. Don't do it in my face. If you do it in my face, you're going to get these hands. You're going to get these hands. I'm sorry. And I'm only talking from experience. For what happened to me a few days ago, you ain't going to disrespect me in my face. Try Jesus. Don't try me, because I throw hands. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not a Facebook jacker. I ain't finna Facebook jack you. I'd rather see you. I'd rather talk to you. Me and you, face to face. I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't finna Facebook jack you. I'm gonna come to you like a woman. I ain't finna disrespect you. I ain't gonna disrespect my sisters on Facebook. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. If you don't disrespect, then give and take, because of course I'm a public figure. We all get that. And being a public figure, you have people that come and disrespect you. I have people come on my social media site right now and disrespect me. I don't disrespect them back. I ain't finna go back and forth. I'm just gonna delete the comment and keep it moving. I ain't gonna disrespect my sisters. That's not what I'm gonna do. Y'all have never seen me disrespect my sisters. I ain't gonna do it. They'll disrespect me and I'll look at it, I'll read it, and then I'll just delete the comment and keep moving. Because that's not how I get down. That ain't how I get down at all. Because I know how it feels to deal with situations like that. I know how it feels to be talked about and mistreated. I know how that stuff feels. But I ain't gonna do it to nobody else. Because they may do it to me, but I ain't gonna do it to nobody else. But that's where it comes, like the full circle. The full circle. And sometimes I'll whoop your ass and be laughing the whole time. Because I'm hood, y'all. I'm hood. I'm telling y'all I'm hood. I'm trying to be hood. But this is a show, y'all. We talking. Real life person, y'all. I'm a real life person. And we all have real feelings in this. And just because Will Smith is out there, it is what it is. It is what it is. He got upset. Everybody has a breaking point. That's where I wanted to go with that. Everybody has a breaking point. And that was just Will Smith's breaking point, because Chris Rock have done that to Jada so many times. It's just a breaking point. It is just a breaking point. He had his breaking point. That was his moment. I'm quite sure many of us have had breaking points in our lives. I know we have. Like I told y'all, I had one the other day. That's how I ended up in jail East, because I had a breaking point. That's how I ended up in jail East Thursday, because I had a breaking point. We all have a breaking point. And at some point, when enough is enough, and it just falls over, and that's where you go with it. So we all had one. I've had my moment. That moment won't happen again, but I've had my moment. Now it's done. I'm out the way. I'm better. I'm okay. Woosah. Woosah, and we on to the next. But this incident that happened last night, everything is just still kind of fresh with what's going on with Will and Chris. It's fresh what happened to Will with Chris. We all do it. I see stuff on social media all the time where they get mad at each other, be like, oh, see me, fool, see me. Y'all Facebook jacking, see me, fool, see me, fool. No, I ain't finna Facebook jack you. I'm gonna see you in person. That's the kind of person I am. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Many of y'all know, Martez will tell you, Martez watching, Martez been knowing me a long time. Y'all wanna know how I met Martez? Me and Martez Taylor, we met each other arguing. He said I was crazy. We met each other about over 10 years ago. Arguing, and we've been the best of friends ever since then, because he said, you just crazy. That's how I met Martez. We was arguing, because I'm that type of person. I will come to you. If I'm wrong about something, I'm gonna come to you and talk to you. I ain't gonna come to social media and talk about it. I'll try to solve the issue first. Before I even get to social media, I'll try to solve it first. If I can't solve it and you still doing it, then okay, you don't have to see me. See me. See me, and like I said, if I take my hair off, it's gonna be a problem. I pay too much money for my hair. It's gonna be a problem. Be a problem. The whole problem. I don't like taking my hair off. I gotta take my hair off, it's gonna be a problem. I want y'all to know that. It's gonna be a problem. That's it, that's all, because I pay too much money for all my hair. Damn it, all my hair. I pay money for all my hair. Every last bit of it. But I wear my real hair one day a week. One day a week I wear my real hair. I wear it, I flat iron it, and I let it hang. Yes, my hair is down to my shoulders, but it curls up in a second. But if I take my hair off, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. I don't like misunderstandings. So it is what it is. So we flip-flop back to the scene with Will and Chris. We flip-flop to it. It's too much. It's too much. And everybody has a breaking point. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. Everybody has a breaking point. And when they hit that breaking point, they snap. Everybody. No matter what kind of celebrity you may be, no matter who you are or where you come from, everybody has a breaking point in life. I had that breaking point. And I apologize for the breaking point that I had Thursday. I had a breaking point. It was a breaking point, because when you deal with stuff for so long and then you realize stuff don't go away and it keeps coming back at you, you have a breaking point. But you don't disrespect me in my face and don't think I ain't finna whoop that ass. I'm sorry. So that's when my breaking point came in. I'm being honest with y'all. That's when my breaking point came in that Thursday. You ain't gonna disrespect me in my face and call me a bitch and think I ain't finna whoop that ass. Sorry, Mr. Postman. Try Jesus. Don't try me. You ain't gonna do it. I'm not finna let you disrespect me in my face and think I ain't finna whoop your ass. I'm sorry. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'll deal with the consequences later. But I ain't doing it. I'm sorry. And so that's what where Will Smith came in at. You ain't finna disrespect his wife, period. You ain't finna disrespect nothing that belonged to nothing that belonged to Murphy. You ain't finna disrespect. Not in my face. You ain't finna disrespect my kids in my face. You ain't finna disrespect my man in my face. Those are 2 no-nos, kids and man. And mamas, 3. Kids, man, and mamas. Those are no-nos to me. Not in my face. If you right here in my face and you think I ain't finna handle you, oh, you got the wrong one. Cause I'm finna give you these hands. Get the wrong one. It ain't going. I'm not going. And that's with anybody. Now, some people probably would take the high road and say, I'm just gonna leave it alone. No disrespect. I'm just gonna leave it like you said, no disrespect. No disrespect, Mr. Brown. No disrespect. There's no disrespect with this. But you disrespect what's mine. I'm Will now. Oh, I'm about to slap you. I ain't doing just no slapping, y'all. I ain't just the one to just slap. I want y'all to know. I ain't the one just to slap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't the one just to slap. No. Y'all might as well give your soul to God because your ass is mine. Sorry. That's it. That's it. So for everybody that said Will was wrong, no, I don't think he was wrong for that. I just don't think he was wrong. And this is my opinion. My opinion. You may have another opinion, but this is my opinion. And my opinion is I think that Will was well intact. He was well in line with what he did. Yes, he gave the Oscars an apology. I respect the man for that. He apologized to Chris. I respect that man for that. But in the heat of the moment, he snapped. You hurt his wife. She was finna cry. Oh, that's a no-no. Seriously. Seriously. But you got all these critics on Facebook. I lost so much respect for Will Smith. I lost respect for Towanna Murphy. Well, ain't nobody lose no respect for me. I'm just gonna tell you that truth. I won't be honest with y'all. That ain't happened with me. But with Will Smith. I lost respect for that man because that man just slapped her just like that. I lost respect. Man, shut up. You probably had y'all act like, you know what? Y'all get on my nerve with that foolishness because y'all act like y'all have not made no mistakes. Y'all ridicule that man like like y'all ain't made no mistakes. Y'all do it all the time. We all make mistakes. We are all human. We all have fallen short of the glory of God, but yet and still, y'all turn around and ridicule that man. I lost respect. How you gonna lose? And the funny thing is this. I'm tell you something. Can I tell you something? The funny thing is this. You'll say you lost respect for this man, and then behind closed doors you beating your wife or your girlfriend. You lost respect for this man. It ain't no different than cheating behind her back. You're still low down. Some of y'all that do that, y'all be the main one dusty, but you gonna talk about somebody else and you the main one dusty. I seen all those little posts. He wrong, man. I lost all respect for him. Man, I don't even respect that man no more. What you doing? Worry about what you doing. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around Will's. Even with me, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around Murphy's. Because you ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has done some things wrong. Everybody has. You can't say ain't nobody perfect but Jesus. And I don't even think he was that perfect. I think he made a mistake or two. Oh no. Let me see. He turned over to, okay, I'll leave that alone. But I'm just saying, nobody's perfect but Jesus. So you cannot, just talk about nobody or disrespect nobody because you got a problem. You don't like it. He ain't got the answer to you. Will Smith ain't got the answer to you. Oh, I lost respect for that man. That man don't even know you. He don't even know you, so go ahead, let him lose respect then. Go on, because he don't even know you. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. And I'm just keeping it real. You can't talk about nobody if you ain't no better. But yet and still, we judge. We judge people all the time. We judge. And we talk about folk. And we disrespect folk. Or folks, let me be professional, folks. And we disrespect folks. Don't even know the person. Will don't know none of us. We watched Will grow up on the screen. So we respect Will. Will don't know my name. Will don't know none of our name. He don't know the people that's in his circle name and the people that he work with and associate with name. He knows his producer's name. He don't know us. But because we've watched him on the screen since he was a teenager and we watched him grow up, he is just like you know, family, like, oh, he my cousin. I'm just saying. I'm just talking. I'm just saying. Just like when Tupac died, my feelings was hurt because Tupac died. I act like Tupac was my cousin. I cried like, when I tell you, I was sick with it when they killed Tupac. I was sick with it. Because I felt like Tupac was my cousin. He's my family. I was hurt when they killed Tupac. Because we've watched them so long and we love their music and we love what they do. And then guess what? Here we go. Something happens to them. It hurt us too. We feel some type of way. I felt some type of way when Prince died because I'm a big Prince fan. I felt some type of way when Whitney Houston died because I'm a big Whitney Houston fan. I'm a Whitney Houston fan. When I tell y'all I love Whitney that much, I'm a Whitney Houston fan. Whitney Houston and Prince was my favorite artists, and Tupac, my favorite 3 artists of all times, them 3. They all gone to be with the Lord, but I don't think Tupac dead though. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that alive, y'all. I'm gonna keep hope alive, cause I swear Tupac ain't dead. Okay, what y'all say? Tupac ain't dead. I'm gonna leave that right there. I've been having this argument for the last 15, 20 years that Tupac ain't dead. I promise y'all, Tupac ain't dead. But that's neither here nor there either. Nobody's seen him get buried. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's the reality of what happened to Tupac. Nobody's seen Tupac get buried. Nobody's seen his body. He got shot up. They say he was dead. The next day they said he had ashes. Nobody don't know nothing else. Ain't nobody seen Tupac. Tupac in Cuba. Tupac in Cuba. He in Cuba watching all this foolishness. Tupac in Cuba. He ain't dead. He in Cuba. I promise you in Cuba. They say they seen him too. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, ain't none of us seen Tupac get buried. Ain't nobody walked up to no casket. So how can we say Tupac dead? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. For what I heard was they grabbed him, put him in an airplane, and flew him out of there on an off-censored, airplane. That's what I was heard. That's what I heard now. I'm telling y'all what I heard. And he went on over there to Cuba. Tupac in Cuba. He did. I'm just telling y'all. I'll tell y'all what I think I know. I ain't right though. I ain't right. Y'all, I got about 5-6 minutes before I end my show. But I just wanted to talk about that and just, kind of piggyback off of what happened to me a few days ago. And I wanted to just get that off my chest. And because that incident happened last night, it was the perfect time to discuss what happened when Will Smith got out of pocket with Chris Rock. I think that Chris Rock handled it well because it was national TV. I think that he handled it very well. I don't think I would have handled it the way Chris Rock handled it. I'm just being honest. I don't think I would have handled it that way because I would have started swinging and the whole Oscars would have been tore up from the front to the back, baby. Chairs would have been flying, drinks would have been flying, weed would have been flying, everything would have been flying, nails would have been broke. It would have been a problem. It would have been a situation up at the Oscars. If he'd have ran, she run up on me, it would have been a situation at the Oscars now. I'm telling y'all, it would have been a situation. I ain't gonna tell y'all that I'm gonna stand up there and let another woman walk up on stage and slap me and think I ain't gonna get that ass. No. Nope. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth because I'm hood. If Jada, now I ain't gonna use Jada because it's a situation. I don't care who I'm gonna use, who I want to use. If Monique would have walked up to me on the stage and slapped me while I was talking, baby, me and Monique would have been fighting, baby. In fact, Oscars would have been over. Just start the credits running, baby. Just go on with the, because ain't nothing gonna be back in place if Monique would have walked up on stage and slapped Towanna Murphy and I'm talking. You think I'm gonna say, oh, that's an Oscar moment? Oh no, the Oscar moment gonna be with everybody, everything all over the place. Everything gonna be messed up. Baby, because I'm fighting from the beginning of the stage, down the stairs, down the aisle, and anybody that's in the way, they may get stole on too. Even though they ain't in the fight, they may get stole on too. Because I promise you, Oscars would have been over. Go on and run the credits right now. Run the credits, because the show is over. If Monique would have came and slapped me, oh, show over. Show over and Monique ass is out, baby, because I'm finna give her the business. I promise you she finna get it. I ain't playing. She finna get it, baby. It'll be all over the place, goddamn. Everybody be running out the Oscars because I be fighting people that ain't in the fight. Oh, you standing too close, whop. You too close, whop. I ain't violent though. I'm just saying I ain't violent. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm just saying. Can I be honest, y'all? I'm just saying. Real folk. Chris Rock handled that so good. He just handled it. And he just stood there and he made a joke about it. Not me. Baby, not me. Not me. I'm just saying, not me. Let Monique would have walked up on the stage and ran up on me and slapped me on the stage and I'm talking. I got jokes running and she done slapped me. Especially if she slapped me hard enough in my wig twist. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, it's a problem up in here. Baby, I'm telling y'all, I'm just being honest. Oscars would have been over. Oscars over, baby, because Towanna done tore that whole thing up, the whole arena gone. All that pretty thing that Beyonce did in the beginning, baby, all that scene would have been messed up too, baby, because I've been fighting out there too. All that green scene would have been gone. I'd have been fighting out there, green, yellow, whatever, lime green, that'd have been fine, that'd have been gone too, baby, because I'd have fought from the front to the back to outside to wherever the scenes was. Ain't no more scenes, damn it, ain't no more scenes. Ain't no more scenes, because fight over, because I'm fighting. She slapped me, and y'all know we black, right? Black. She slapped me on the screen. No, hell no, she slapped me on the screen. She slapped me first. Y'all know we black. She slapped me first. That's how we roll. That's how we get down. Thank y'all so much for watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17 and 31. Y'all can also download the app, download the SVP TV app on your Apple TVs, your smart TVs, your phones, your tablets, and more. You can also watch the show on YouTube, Facebook. You can watch it on Amazon, Apple TV, and on demand. Thank y'all so much for watching me. Thank y'all so much for loving on me. And remember, we're going to put the show back out again. News is news, y'all. Facts are facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues, and Towanna gonna bring you the news. Good night and better tomorrows.
Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
Hey folks, it's Issa Haddad here. I got some good news and a special invitation for you to come see me here at Sunrise Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with new, pre-owned, and certified vehicles to choose from. I can get you financed when no one else can. Come on by, bring your family. I treat you like family. Come see me, Issa, here at the #1 dealership in the Mid-South, 4605 Houston Levy Road, Sunrise Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, pre-owned, new, and certified.
Good news from Sunrise Chevrolet. Get in your new vehicle today. Come on in, ask for Issa. Bankrupt, slow pay, bad credit, it's okay. Let Issa put you in your brand new truck or car today when you shop at Sunrise Chevrolet Collierville.
And don't forget, ask for me, Issa.
Can you actually imagine hosting your next event at the all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center? Yes, spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. The all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center.